Folks, I'd like to welcome back to the stage Mr. Joseph Boyden and A Tribe Called Red.
Amazing night. I'm actually going to read a short passage from a novel I was writing 10 years ago that just so happens to be about a young woman who's left a reserve up north to go looking for her missing sister, Suzanne. And at this point in the novel, she's landed in Montreal and she's met some people and she's not sure of them. Are they friends or are they enemies? But one thing she is sure of is there's a DJ, a Mohawk DJ named Butterfoot that she's really kind of digging. The pounding of their music is what keeps these new friends going. I never liked their music before, and after a brief flirtation with it, realized so much of it sounds the same. The same drone just below the techno beat. In these first weeks in Montreal, I find out that the push of bodies lining up is the other driving force, whether it is at a nightclub or restaurant or cafe. Always it's the lines, the pushing of people, wanting something, the desire to be among others, always wanting to be surrounded by a group, always part of the crowd. This is what these people I've met here want. No, they just don't want it. They need it. They crave it. To be alone in a group. If it's at a restaurant or dance club or on the street, to be caught not having someone to listen to you or be talked at seems the death sentence for them. None of them, Violet or her friends, Amber, Veronique, any of these girls with interchangeable names and faces, they can't be alone and sit quietly for more than a few seconds before the attention span collapses and the eyes wander and they are off like awkward racehorses to the next group of better looking or more interesting people. I'm always invited to a club or to a party because I am the sister of the missing model Suzanne. I am becoming the celebrity in my sister's absence because of her disappearing act. And I'm the first to admit that I begin to feel as thin and see-through as an old t-shirt the longer I stay down south in this place. But I stay because I can now, because I might find out something, because to go back north at this point means to be chased by the same sadness that will not cease chasing me at home. If I leave, I will wish that I had stayed longer, that I might have found out something important. I have no excuses to leave, and very few to stay. I'm stuck. Suzanne's agent handed me more than $4,000, so I'll spend some of it and have a good time if there is no other time to be had. I promise, sister, I'll pay you back one day. Or should I just consider this a gift for putting me in this place? Oh, but then there's the music of that Mohawk DJ, Butterfoot. I hand Gordon $100. We're riding a freight elevator with 5 or 6 other people. A woman beside stares at me. She smells of flowers. When I smile at her, she turns her head. The elevator bounces to a stop at the top floor. A large black man with an earpiece lifts the wooden door of the elevator and motions us out. The bitch pushes me past me. Gordon and I walk into a huge, low-lit room with thick wooden beams on the high ceiling. Windows half the height of the room give views of the top of other warehouses and the twinkling lights of nighttime Montreal. Butterfoot's music pounds so loud that I feel it in my chest. The room is packed with young people. I watch Gordon make a beeline for the bar. Maybe I made a mistake. I can see Butterfoot at the turntable on his platform high up over the crowd. Violet and her group will most certainly be at a table below, all of them laughing and talking, and I'm sure nobody listening. I push to the bar that stretches along one wall and squeeze into an open spot. Holding out a 20, I wait for the service. The bitch from the elevator stands beside me, holding out her own bill. When the bartender comes, he takes my order, and I smile again at the woman, but she pretends to ignore me. Drink in hand, I make my way toward Violet's table. I stop when I'm almost there and watch her and her friends for a while, trying to decide if I want to join them or wander around a while. The sunglasses that cover my eyes make it hard to see, and people give me a glance, then look again. I feel like leaving this place. She and her friends are clearly the life of the party. Pretty boys stand and wait close by like crows at the dump, pretending to talk to one another, slipping glances in their direction. Violet sees me and squeals over the thump of the music, waves for me to join her. She grabs me and hugs me like I'm her long-lost sister. "You've got to drop that mistake with the sunglasses tonight, girlfriend," she shouts. "So 90s. The other girls, two of whom I recognize, scream. They fawn over me and touch my new clothes. I want to be able to laugh at the attention, but it's kind of nice in some way I never understood before. When I look around the warehouse as I sip on my cocktail, I see the eyes of the crows on me, the same boys who a few minutes ago didn't know I existed. Violet rips off my sunglasses and tosses them behind her. "Better," she shouts. The girls laugh. "I already told you, girl, you have the most fucking butch look ever." I laugh with them, want to dive and grab the sunglasses and put them back on my face. I can hear Butterfoot playing the same track, looping in old powwow voices below some trippy beat. Is this his calling card for me? I'm sure he does it for all the girls. When I look up, he smiles a very sexy smile and jerks his head. Violet misses nothing. "Come on," she says. He beckons. Always heed his nod. She winks at me and takes my hand and leads me to the stairs.